It has been a minute since I've recorded a video. I want to say maybe 3 weeks or so. So let's do a monthly manis for January and February. I held off from doing monthly mani video for January because I didn't wear that many. And so I figured I could combine January and February together, and then we can have a little bit of a longer video. I'm going to start off with this one here. This is not in the order that I wore them. I have Number One Nemesis from OPI. It came out in a Spider-Man collection many moons ago. And this one has a gray base with a little bit of a blue undertone, and it has a ton of gold shimmer. And if you can see here, the gold shimmer pulls a little bit green, so it does warm it up quite a bit. I find this to be pretty unique. I always love it when the base compared to, or when the base has a different undertone than the shimmer. I just feel like it makes it a little bit more interesting. A little bit of a thin formula, so it did cover the nail in about 3 coats, but each layer dried relatively quick. And I want to say in some lights, I almost saw scattered, and I mean super sparse, holographic sparkle. I don't know if that's something that I'm making up in my mind because I'm not seeing it here, but in direct sunlight, it almost pulls a little bit of a rainbow, scattered rainbow. You have to look closely. It's so beautiful. It was super flattering. Wore on my nails very, very well. I love it. This one is probably one of my favorite manicures in the month of January. I loved the color. Beautiful. And the formula is equally as beautiful. This one covered the nail in 1 coat, but I did add 2. This is from ORLY, and it's called Flight of Fancy. This is a fuchsia shimmer. And it almost, I don't know, this color was so slightly shocking on the nails. It's not super vibrant, but it was kind of shocking on the nails. It's just so beautiful. I think here my camera is pulling like the pink and the purple, but in person it has just a little bit more purple. And it's super beautiful. I think this one came out in a collection sometime towards the end of last year, I want to say. All right, the next one is from Kokie. This is part of their green line. I'm pretty sure this is one of the polishes that Kokie sent to me. It's called Skinny Dip. And it's made up of sapphire blue, but then it has this purple flash in the bottle that you do see on the nails in certain lights though. I feel like in low light, it pulled that little purple flip a little bit more. But most of the times it did look like a sapphire blue. Not my favorite sapphire blue. I'm actually interested in using this one as a topper because the formula is slightly thin. I think it took about 3 coats. I would like to use this one and top it over maybe another sapphire blue that I own, like Chopsticks from OPI, or even Sapphire one, Frostbite from China Glaze, and see if it'll pull out that purple little shimmer a little bit more. Really, really pretty though. 3 coats for that one. And this one, I'm pretty sure it's the first one that I wore beginning of the year. Beautiful. This is the 3rd one I have from LA Colors from their metallic line, and each one that I have tried is a beautiful formula, covered the nail in 1 coat. But they all look super great on the nails. They lasted on my nails. They're very flattering. This is from LA Colors, their Color Last line. Let me show you guys the little label. I think I got this one at a Walmart, and it's called Champaigne Sapphire. Not very champagne. It's gold, but it has some silver to it as well. And it's beautiful. I actually want to pull this one out for summer. I'll be putting it up on my seasonal rack, so I want to wear it as a pedicure. I think it's going to look amazing in the summer. Really great formula for this one. Highly recommend. The next one is a polish that I wasn't the biggest fan of. And it's not because it's not a pretty polish. It is. It just wasn't very flattering against my skin tone. Quickly, my nails looked like corpse hands. I mean, it drained all of the color out of my hands. Not a fan. This is called Rock of Love from Defy and Inspire. And when I posted this on my Instagram, a lot of you guys said that it reminds you of Pearl Jam or Pearl Jammin' or something like that from China Glaze. I'm pretty sure that it does look similar. I've seen that one online before, but I've never owned it. The base of this is a very light gray that has a blue tone, and then it has that red shimmer that has a little bit of a golden tone. It is super, super pretty. I even enjoyed it on the nails, but just only if I look at the nail. Once as a whole manicure, just not the best on me. It had a really thin formula, so 3 borderline 4 coats. It was okay at 3 coats. I think I added 4 coats. I can't remember, to be honest with you, but I think I only wore it for about a day because I just couldn't deal with it. It looked really awful against my skin tone. So I'm actually going to pass this one along. Hopefully the next person will enjoy it a little bit better because it is really, really pretty. This manicure is actually the last manicure that I wore in February. This is Oui from ORLY. A little bit of an older polish. And this one has a warm purple base. With this lighting, it's pulling a lot of the shimmer. I'm trying to see if you guys can see the purple base. It's a warm purple base and it is jam-packed with gold shimmer. In some lights, when the light is hitting it a certain way, the gold shimmer pulls through a lot stronger. And then in certain lights, you see the purple base and then you see the gold shimmer. That's my favorite time actually when I wore this manicure. That's when I liked it its best. And it was really, really pretty. Every time I pull this polish, I always think of Carolina because this is her anniversary polish. All right, next manicure is a combination of quite a few polishes. And I enjoyed it, but I would have changed some things around. Okay, so let me start off with the nude. This is a nude that I have in my project polish. It's from ESSIE, and it's called Topless and Barefoot. It's a pinky nude. And it has a hint of brown. It's really, really pretty. All right, and then I did a metallic nail with Swing Baby from China Glaze. This is a gold that has a little bit of silver in it as well. The particles are slightly different from this gold with the silver mix, if you can see. Swing Baby has just a little bit more gold and the particles are a little bit larger. So really beautiful. I did top it over though with my favorite chunky metallic glitter, which is Grace from NCLA. This one, the metallic glitters are gold that has a little hint of pink tone to it, and then silver chunky metallic glitter. I should have removed a little bit more of the glitter because this is a pretty dense glitter and it actually covered up Swing Baby a little bit more than what I wanted to. And then these 2 polishes. This is where I wish I would have added a little bit of a variant between the 2 polishes. Although here in the bottle, there is a difference. On the nails, they both look like cool dark browns. And in most lightings, I couldn't tell which one was which was kind of interesting. So I wore on one of my nails, How Great Is Your Dane from OPI. This is a cool brown cream. Here it looks a little bit warmer. It's kind of interesting because on my nails, it's brown and it has a little bit of a gray tone. But in some lighting, I do see a little hint of a green undertone. It's very, very interesting. And it covered the nail in about 2 coats. And then this one is from Nails Inc. This is called Copacabana Beach. Another brown that's very cool leaning. It has almost like a little bit of a purple tone to it. And a lot darker than How Great Is Your Dane. But again, on the nails, they almost look the same. So, and it's a cream. I think I got this one. I either got it at Target or I got it at Sally's Beauty. One of the 2. I can't remember. Okay, the next combination is, I already talked about that one. Actually, I forgot to bring up the white that I used. It was a white from, hold on, maybe it's in here. It's a white from Kokie, yeah. These 2. Okay. So I pulled a polish from my seasonal rec. This is called Nebula from ORLY. This is almost like a denim blue with silver shimmer, but in some lights it does pull slightly bit more purple. It's blue, but it has almost a little bit of a purple tone. And you see the marbled effect there with the silver shimmer. Really great formula, covers the nail in one coat, but I did add 2. And then on my middle finger and my ring finger, I did a little French design with all of these polishes actually. And I just utilized the brush that comes with the bottle. So I did Nebula. And then I used this Kokie polish that Kokie did send to me. This is called Oasis. This is a light blue with a very fine shimmer running throughout. It's not visible on the nails. It is so fine. I mean, it looks like a full-on cream. And it is the thinnest formula I think of all of the polishes. Possibly the white one is the thinnest. But anyways, this is called Oasis. And then I also used Gadget Free from ESSIE. This is in my project polish, which is why I wanted to incorporate it into my manicure. It's just a silver metallic. And then the white that I used is from Kokie as well. They also sent this one to me. This is called Moonbeam. I want to try to wear this one by itself. It's a little sheer, so I'm wondering if it's one of those squishy whites. I'm curious. So anyways, it's just a white. And then I think that's it. That's all of the manicures, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I don't even know. Oh no, no pedicures for this time because all of the polishes that I wore as petties are polishes that I have in my project polish. So that's everything. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.